Well, let's see if it'll ignite this time or not. There goes the igniter. These are firing up no problem, but this back one here, see, it didn't fire. Neither one of those two fired. No, it did fire with the igniter. So that one's dead right there. We're going to have to take it apart and clean it. See, nothing coming out. You can smell the natural gas. I mean, this is a fire hazard. When the gas builds up to the point, see the plug, it's got to be right there is where the plug's at. You can actually see it. I can smell natural gas. It's actually scary. And the gas is going to build up to the point and then it's going to go woof. That's the way it should look. I don't want to stand too close. There again. See it? But look at the edges, how thick it is. But see how see that web right there of fire? See that web of fire? You don't see. Right there is where the plug's going to be, right there. See, they daisy chain. They light off that igniter and then they daisy chain when they ignite. So we're going to let it cool down and we're going to take it apart and clean it. Here's another telltale sign. If you look at how much flame is coming out around there, see that? See that? Now when we come down to this end one, see how there's where the plug's going to end up being right there from experience. See how it's barely coming out? See that? Not much coming out right there compared to see how much we got coming out there, or even there, how much there, very little there. It appears that somebody might have had this apart before because these almost look like they're cross-threaded. Should not be this difficult to turn. Maybe break them loose, but not. They look like they're in at an angle. They are. They're not straight. Somebody's had this apart and wasn't me. So definitely crooked, because what's happened is somebody has taken it out with a nut driver and put it back in with a nut driver instead of being straight. We're not going to run into issues with that, I hope. They probably used a drill with a long extension, and that's why they were put in sideways. Nobody uses hand tools anymore. They just torque the heck out of them. Don't matter if it's straight or not. They're in a hurry. Need to go get my thumb wrenches. I'll be able to get this back in here the way I had to persuade it loose. All right. We're just simply going to spray that out right there with carb cleaner. Because what happens is That gas has got to run up that wing right there. That's where our plug is. If you look down in there, you'll see there is dust. I'm not going to take you outside with me because it's like 10 degrees and I don't want the camera out there when it's 10 degrees. Just cheap carburetor cleaner. Well, my can of carburetor cleaner is empty, so I just used hot water, and I tell you, I think the hot water worked better than the carburetor cleaner. So just use hot soapy water. Throw some Dawn in it. Dawn cleans everything. I mean, look how clean it is now. Okay, we're going to use a piece of paper without touching the igniter to make sure that wing is clear. See how shiny that one is compared to the others? Well, moment of truth. Let's kick her on. Okay, first thing is we got I call it the purge motor. I don't know, there's a different name for it. And that's got to blow all the air. It's going to blow all the air out and make sure there's no gases in the system. It's going to blow for 2.4 minutes. So that's an electric eye. That's your flame sensor. That's your firebox sensor. Right there. And that's an electric eye. So now we have our igniter is glowing red hot. There it goes. Fixed. Now previously I was pointing out how there was no fire right in there. See how much we have coming out the sides now? See that? This one here needs to be cleaned too. But look at that. Not to mention all the wasted natural gas that was going on. Yeah, just looking at it, this one needs to be cleaned. There you go guys. See, if this one, the one I'm saying needs clean, if that one does not ignite, your furnace isn't gonna run. Look at the edges, how thick it is.